Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be talking about some things we need to leave in 2020. I know that it's 2021 when you're watching this video, but just having it in the back of your mind that this was made in 2020. My 2020 started off with Kobe's death. Oof. I felt like the world was in utter shock because it was just like, wait, what? Kobe of all people? Why? And that brings me to my first point. Stop holding on to this idea that you're guaranteed to live long. I mean, just because you're breathing now doesn't mean that you're going to be breathing later on. It's kind of harsh that I had to put it that way, but that just simply means that you should stop pushing off the things that you want to do for tomorrow or for next year when you can either just do it now or forget it. The second thing we all need to leave in 2020 is waiting for things to be perfect or back to normal before making moves or going after our goals. What I'm trying to say is when COVID hit and we were all in lockdown, most people wanted to wait it out. But instead of waiting it out, it would have been better to adjust to doing things differently immediately, because those 2 weeks dragged to pretty much the rest of the year. And even now, things are still not the same. Now, you've pretty much spent 6+ months with no income because you were waiting for things to go back to the way it was. So honestly hard, but at least now we know not to wait for things to go back to normal, but to adapt as we face these challenges. Another thing we need to leave in 2020 is not saving. I'm not even going to lie. The money that I saved was my life support, but some of y'all did not save. I hope you learned your lesson. It's hard to save, but it's even harder to not have money when you need it. Even if it's $10 or $50 you put away a month, it still makes a difference. So stop spending all of your income and try to save as much as you can. Open a savings account. And that brings me to my next point. In 2021, having only one source of income is a no-no. The more income you have is the more likely you are to save, and the more likely you are to save is the more likely you are to have a backup if anything happens. Another thing I'd like to add to that is also having different sources of income. Speaking of buying and saving, not intentionally spending on Black-owned businesses is a no-no in 2021, okay? That is a no-no. You need to know at least 10 different Black-owned businesses that you can shop from. If not, I guess you have homework, okay? You have some homework to do. Do your research and find them. And if you do know some, you can definitely leave them in the comment section below so you can make it easier for other people. Since we are also on the topic of Black-owned businesses, another thing we need to leave in 2020 is not speaking up for Black people or people of color, especially if you're not Black or a person of color and you have Black or friends that are people of color. It's important to note that our voices have power. There's so much we can achieve when we stand together. In addition to speaking up, we all need to be aware of what's going on globally. With so many resources at our disposal, it's now easier to pretty much just look up and read up on things that are going on in other countries. Lastly, if 2020 has taught us anything, is it the importance of relationships. Leave social distancing in 2020 and focus more on investing in quality people. Start investing in quality friends, family members, and surroundings. It's so important to surround yourself with positive energy, people who support you and are always there for you, so you can build your own community and your own support group. All right, so that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.